What is lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersex, asexual? So many questions, yet not a lot of answers, or too many answers. Let's find out today. To understand these letters, let's start with the basics first. Sexual orientation and gender identity are two different things, and they aren't interchangeable. Gender identity refers to oneself, that is, how one identifies oneself and perceives oneself. Sexual orientation, on the other hand, refers to the others, that is, an attraction one has, whether emotional, romantic, or sexual, towards others. Now let's get to what each of these letters stands for. How a person identifies and expresses oneself, and to whom they feel attracted to or not, determines which of the letters on this spectrum they belong to. L stands for the term lesbian, which can be used for a woman who is attracted emotionally and or physically to other women. G stands for the term gay, which can be used for any person who is attracted emotionally and or physically to someone of the same gender. The term can be used by men, women, or individuals who identify as non-binary. B stands for the term bisexual, which can be used for any person who is attracted to both men and women. T stands for the term transgender, which can be used for a person whose gender identity and or gender expression do not match with their assigned sex at birth. Transgender people may be straight, lesbian, gay, bisexual, or queer. Q stands for the term queer, which is used as an adjective by some people whose sexual orientation is not exclusively heterosexual. Q also stands for the term questioning, which refers to any person who is still exploring their sexual orientation, gender identity, and expression. I stands for the umbrella term intersex, which can be used for a person born with physical features that are atypical of male or female bodies, like chromosomes, genitals, hormones, and other reproductive anatomy. Intersex characteristics and traits are not always apparent or identified at birth. A stands for the term asexual, which can be used for a person who is not sexually attracted to others and has no desire to engage in sexual behavior. The plus stands for all the other terms, all gender identities and sexual orientations that are not covered in these letters alone. That is pansexual, demisexual, bigender, gender fluid, non-binary, agender, etc. At Endeavor's company, we believe that it is important to create a safe space for every individual, moving beyond the labels. People's chosen identities and their experiences should be respected, even if at times we are unable to understand each other completely or even ourselves. Here's to creating inclusive spaces worldwide.